adult audience. The Dirty Dowdy Podcast may contain material that may be unsuitable for sensitive ears. Listener discretion is advised. The Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Oh my God. I don't know why I worked so hard to get the camera feed up live.
I love that it looks like we had a massive malfunction behind you.
Yeah.
It looks like the studio's on fire right now.
No, everything's perfect now.
Well, for those watching on the video, it is 420. I think we're
Thanks, Jamaica.
Thanks to the Waldos.
It's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast here on Longbox.FM, brought to you by Riley's Brewing.
Thanks, Riley.
Thanks, Riley.
And they we got the first batch. Now I'm feeling like we're important to them. The vanilla cream spiced ale. It's in the fridge for anyone who wants it. Here. Pass that right along. So anyways, look for it in your stores or at a place maybe like Peeves, because I'm sure after Craig here takes a taste of it, he will be ordering a whole bunch of it.
By the keg.
Many kegs. So if you've been seeing any of the posts and stuff, you'll know that this is officially the 7-year anniversary of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Yay.
7 years of doing this crap.
With a 3-year break in the middle.
It still counts.
Yeah, it's still, if your kid just screws off and blasts out a couple years of his life doing nothing, it's not like he stops aging. He just becomes a 36-year-old loser.
Yeah.
Good job, Dowdy.
Don't you know math, Alex? God.
Sorry, Mom. So anyways, tonight's show, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and you can participate. Unfortunately, our Skype is busted. I broke a camera last night. I'll get into that in a second. But you can participate by calling us, 492-0450. Jenny here has got to the phone as well as running my social media. And Cotty is in the chat room if you're in the YouTube channel. If you want to participate, hang out, have some fun with us tonight, that's all going down. And please, share your stories with us, because that's kind of what we're doing. We got a bunch of guests coming in, people who've been a part of the show since our reboot 9 months ago. And they're going to be questioning us, they're going to be sharing stories with us, or just general BSing. We also have, I think we mentioned this pot thing, the 420.
What's that?
It's
What
marijuana.
Oh, I forgot.
Well, we have 4 contestants who are going to be participating tonight in the pot games, and right now they're out in the green room prepping.
Aptly named.
Yes. We're going to be testing their skills when it comes to
Eating?
chowing down something, maybe putting some puzzles together, some history, and then, Kevin, you have a very special game board ready to release upon them later.
Which really worries me.
And we also have a special live performance tonight from Kooleidoscope. Ronnie Taylor will be here a little bit later, throwing down a bunch of tracks for you to listen to. All that's going on, but let's go ahead and do what we do every week. Let's go with things we learned.
Yeah.
Now, it's time to showcase what we have learned in the last week.
Well, I'll start.
Yeah.
So I learned I'm not a good tech. And
Nope.
late last night while trying to prep the show, I realized I've been having problems with the camera. As of last week, we didn't air anything with the special tardy cam or being able to have Skype. So in the process of trying to fix it, I realized that no, it doesn't work. So I did what I do with anything that is technical. If it doesn't work for you, you must destroy it. There will be no Skynet in my house, and I destroyed the shit out of that camera. Alex brought a camera in for me today as a replacement, and I found out it was the USB port, not the camera.
Yep.
But you're alive.
I'm alive. There is no Skynet.
For now.
I've got 2 things. My first one involves a request. Can we play that intro one more time?
You want the intro again?
Yeah, hit me again with that.
You're asking Soundboy to do a lot. This is his holiday.
Just listen to this.
Not that intro.
Not that intro. That's too.
It's very much
But
a holiday.
Yeah, not that
I
far
do
back.
appreciate the air horns.
Yeah, that
There you
right there. I finally learned what that noise is.
It's time to showcase
That's the
what we have
noise
learned in the
of
last
unicorns
week.
orgasming. It's so magical and relaxing. That's the only thing it can be. I learned actually a couple weeks ago on April 1st that my work employment place has a pretty damn good sense of humor. because they put a note on the next to the time clock that said, after lunch, there will be mandatory drug testing. And like 9 people went home. They all of a sudden came down with diarrhea and headaches.
Chinese diarrhea?
Chinese diarrhea.
I've learned something. I've learned that when it comes...
You already went.
You already went.
I know.
But I had 2. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
When it comes to show prep, maybe vet your game a little bit more.
Okay.
Apparently, last week's game did not go over well with certain people.
So you want me to revamp it? Refine it a little.
Yeah.
And by refine it, and it means he doesn't want you to do it again.
Yeah.
You need to
What I'm
add
hearing is you want 3 towers.
add some connections to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Apparently, 7-Eleven jokes don't go over well with some people. So.
7-Eleven.
By the way, I learned a horrible tragedy occurred on 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And I learned you could say that absolutely wrong in the state you live in the city you grew up in, and then the city will still vote for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking still won.
If Donald Trump goes, we have another 4 years at least of this show.
Oh, shit.
Kevin, what else did you get?
You want me to learn 3 things now?
Wait, Slot, did you learn anything?
Never mind.
No, I forgot.
All right. Kenneth?
I'm not a robot.
I already said it. Go ahead.
Oh, Cody learned that. Okay. I think we're good.
No, you learned something about Cody this weekend.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Is this a lesson you're about to learn, Dowdy?
Yes.
I learned that Cody likes to call everybody on her phone at 2:15 in the morning after the bars close in the Tower District. And I learned it's a bad idea to answer your phone when Cody calls at 2:15
I did not
from the
answer.
Tower District.
I ignored it.
I happen to live in the Tower District, so I really wasn't that far away from where she was.
I didn't get a call.
So 50% of our crew got a call from Cody.
You know, how many people actually give you a call, Ken?
The funny thing is, I was actually probably the closest one there.
You're right. 0 is the answer.
I mean, I live like an 8-minute walk from where she was, so I probably was closer.
Douchebag of the show.
Well, let's go ahead. We're gonna set up here for our show and take our first break here as we get everything in the studio ready. We have a lineup of guests who've been a part of the show before. We have dozens and dozens of guests who are going to be a part of this, and we'll get them on
Would
the
you say
mic.
it's the low dozens?
The low dozens. and make sure to keep chiming in if you want. 492-0450. You can hit us up in the YouTube page. Anything you say, Cody will tell me to talk about. If you have any questions for us or anything, please do. We're going to be celebrating all night long tonight. This is the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM.
Damn.
You're listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM.
Don't forget your long box.
Take us with you everywhere. Search Longbox.FM within the TuneIn directory on your iPhone or Android. Hit up the App Store or Marketplace and grab your free copy of the TuneIn app. Then search Longbox.FM from within TuneIn to keep us cranked wherever you may roam. Meeting you at the crossroads of your mobile lifestyle. Longbox.FM.
We're back. The Dirty Dowdy Podcast here on Longbox.FM. Brought to you, of course, by Riley's Brewing.
Thanks, Riley.
And don't forget Erwin R. Schneider and Associates. They're the people keeping me out of jail.
Thanks, everyone. I'll Schneider and Associates.
I do want to make a special shout out. This Saturday, I've been invited, actually, in Molstar, you and I have been invited to be a part of a podcast called That Movie Podcast here in Fresno. So we're going to be on someone else's show.
Do they want me to bring a game?
I can tell you which game you can take. Just give it to them.
You guys can
Use
have
this,
it.
guys. It got us great ratings.
You'll be so successful with this one.
You want to be known? Take this. So we're starting off here tonight's show with a couple of guests who've been on. late last year for one, Craig Scharton, and earlier this year, Philip Teresi, who actually returned the favor. You brought me on your show on KMJ.
Hell yeah, man.
Thank you for that. I got to touch a real radio station. Was there a disinfecting thing?
Was it warm?
Was it like a warm apple pie?
Well, you know how you get those calls from the boss after you do something that's either really good or really bad? And I get this phone call. So this weekend's show was that was something.
You had 2 different guests. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. He had distinctly different impressions. Actually, he really enjoyed hearing you. He liked that you had Ray on.
Yes, I've had Ray on.
Oh,
look at this shit.
I'm like the heir apparent to Fresno.
Touching his nipples.
I don't think though he appreciated the idea of letting us take over for him while he would be on sick leave. He didn't seem too open to that suggestion.
You would not believe how seriously he takes babysitting that show when he's out.
Well, I gave him the good and bad. I said that his crowd would love to see him when he comes back after us.
Oh my
Both
God.
good and
But
bad.
that he may not have a crowd when,
Yeah.
His crowd may be in the low dozens.
Low dozens.
It would be the advertisers that left. That would be the problem.
I'll bring in Riley's.
We're doing fine without him.
So let's start here with Craig. You came on a while back. We talked about peeves, obviously, and a lot of stuff. I think you were actually one of our first guests that was away from musicians, comedians, and stuff. You were not only a business owner, but the focal point of the downtown revitalization. And that was followed up by having us come in and do Festivus at your place.
Oh, that was so fun.
And then after Festivus, they started tearing up your road. So I'm sorry for that.
The eviction notice came almost immediately afterward.
That was Kevin's fault.
Yeah, probably.
Let me ask you real quick. How is business going right now for you?
You know, it's kind of exciting. The first couple months during construction it was ghost town. So last week, I think people started figuring it out again and knowing that we're still open. And we had some really good nights last week. And then we just announced that we have a new chef coming on next week. He's a local guy. He's been in Portland for 24 years. He just left as an executive chef in one of the top 10 beer bar restaurants in the U.S., and he's going to be making some kick-ass food. He loves cooking with beer. He loves pairing beer. And it's good to have a local guy come back and bring his talent.
Have you ever considered reaching out to Chef Gordon Ramsay to come in and fix your kitchen?
No, but I've imitated him a couple of times.
Pretty sure that counts.
You used his colorful vocabulary.
Yeah, well, once I saw someone throw a bowl across the kitchen at the wall, I thought, that is freedom. I can't wait till someone gives me an excuse to try that trick.
You're the owner. You don't need to wait. You just
I know, but I'm always, I'm the people pleaser guy, which is really, in terms of skills that you want for restaurant ownership, is probably, unclogging toilets is way more valuable than people pleasing. Yeah, it is. It's quite an experience.
Have you ever considered trying to establish yourself as the owner that people don't mess with by just randomly firing somebody for no particular reason?
I
like you're just on your period that day and you've decided that he's done?
Oh, yeah. No, it's very tempting. Almost daily. Today I came in at lunch and I was trying to help out. I was kind of busy, so the guy goes, "I'd like a printed receipt," and I push the button and no receipt comes out, and I go, "How long has the printer been acting up?" And the person goes, "All morning." I'm like, "Have you tried to fix it?" I'm like, "No, you never trained us on that." So I thought I'd unplug it and plug it back in and see if that just rebooted it. But I noticed that there's an on-off switch on the side. I turned it on, and yeah.
No, get ready for extensive training.
You go.
It's good you didn't have Dowdy try to fix it, because it'd be in pieces right now.
I was smashed.
He would have thrown it
I'm
across
pretty
the
sure I took my blood pressure medicine. I sure hope I took my blood pressure medicine today, because... Yeah,
I'm guessing you had a beer right after that.
Yeah. I actually have never drank less beer in my adult life than when I started buying it by the keg wholesale.
It's because you saw the profit margin loss, right?
Well, at some point, who else is 54 in this room? No one else.
At
some point, it just makes you sleepy, which is also not a great thing to have going when you're running the place.
You got that couch upstairs. Use it. Be the boss.
Well, and I have, yeah. And when I first opened, people would offer to buy me a drink, and I'd think that's kind of weird. I'm buying the beer, and you're buying me a drink in my own place. And then someone said that it's considered good luck in Ireland to buy the pub owner a beer. And I thought, well, I wonder who came up with that idea.
The pub owner in Ireland.
Yeah.
The pub owner in Ireland. I'm like, well, who am I to deny your good luck by not letting you buy me a beer? Yeah, so that does happen.
Well,
don't fight it.
Let's flip this around. Do you have, since last time, we went through all this with you, and because we're having some fun here, the 7-year anniversary, do you have any questions
never had
or
a
stories for us?
Anniversary.
Neither have I.
Yikes.
Yeah, any questions for us or any stories you want to involve with or share that involve us? This is all about us, really.
You. Yeah. Well, can we do Festivus in July? Yeah, there's these people have these goofy Christmas in July kind of idiotic promotions. So I think we need a Festivus.
Wait a minute.
In July.
I may have something for you. We'll talk on the break.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, something we just came up with.
Taken. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't condone this. By the way, Chief Jerry Dyer will be here shortly.
Great. Or one of his representatives.
He said he's sending somebody in a car, so.
They're fine gentlemen. Soft hands.
Is it going to be the deputy chief?
Oh. Is that too soon?
Ouch.
Well, Keith Foster may have the fun stuff. Philip.
You look like you want something to
I'm going
say.
to follow up the Keith Foster joke. All right, I want to know. I have a question for you. What have you spent on all this shit? Because you haven't made a damn penny in radio.
He spent most of his goals and aspirations.
And his dreams that we shit on every single week.
Yeah,
The majority of his most productive years of his life.
I'm wondering if he didn't actually swallow, if there wasn't a little prostitution involved to get some of this shit. I know these things aren't cheap.
Have you seen these microphones?
I mean, $20 is $20, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Either way, you got something big and black in front of your mouth.
But seriously, I mean, you've invested a lot in doing this. If you don't want to say a dollar amount, that's fine.
No,
but
actually,
honestly, is there a percentage of your budget that's just dedicated to taking care of this show?
I'll tell you. You've been there since I think the second show. Actually, you were a guest with us, so you know the old 4-channel mixer and the what can I borrow from the radio station I was working at the time to put together to make this.
Yeah,
and I borrow.
Permanently.
No,
permanently
actually,
borrow.
At that station, they had like one mic, so there was no getting away with it.
No, if he took the Mackie board, nobody'd be able to get any production done.
Mm-hmm. So, over the years, there was a lot of money that I put into this, and it was all my own. There was one point my parents, I guess, were feeling generous or hopeful that maybe I had a future in this, so they gave me a small loan, but it was $5,000, which I blew on prostitutes and coke, which I should do, and then got back to work.
So you should have been prostituting and selling coke.
Yeah, I totally blew that up. But altogether, and actually John Oslin, who was a guest at the very start of the year, he's been somebody who's been talking to me about all this a lot, and it's been well over $30,000 put into all the equipment, and not one dime ever made. But Jesus, I'm an idiot, but I love doing this. And I mean, look around the room, you see so many people. We actually have one of the original members here in the room with us. We've had a lot of cast members. We've had a lot of shows come through. We've had a lot of things going on with this, and it just makes it a lot of fun. And the fact that we can be something, I mean, who would have thought that this stupid little podcast would have somebody that would be talked about on a station like KMJ, who would be
If
featured.
I say Ray's name again, are you going to touch yourself again?
Yes, a little. I am already doing it.
He's already there.
Why do you think his right hand is under the table?
we're sitting and talking with John Oslin. Craig has had us featured at an event at his venue, which he could easily lose money because of us, yet he still wanted to do it. We've been able to do and experience a lot of cool things, and so for me, it's like, okay, every paycheck there's going to be a little bit that goes out. You buy a piece of equipment at a time, and after 7 years, that adds up to a lot of equipment.
Oh yeah.
So and my son also will never go to college, so I've wasted his.
I told mine, plan on the Navy, Homer. But given the opportunity, because you mentioned John Oslin, he's an owner of a radio group here. You've made some waves this past year.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity, would you jump off and do terrestrial radio?
There's some things that I've been hearing from actually a couple different stations. There's interest, but again, the other part is I gave it a shot originally. The before the breakdown.
I have a Dowdy wanting to get on the radio story for you guys for later.
Oh God.
What do you mean later?
I want him to have at least one more beer in his belly. It's the night of the Kenny meltdown.
Oh yeah, I was telling that story earlier.
I heard about that one. That was a great one.
Please tell me you're talking about a different Kenny.
I would love it. Radio is fun, but
everything.
radio is scary as far as a future career, retirement, and all that. I could be awesome right now, and then in 1 year or maybe in 1 week, I say something stupid, and I'm gone.
Which he's known for doing. Is
I'm
saying
really good
something
at that.
Stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine me being on KMJ and throwing Jihad or Bust on the air. So
You're welcome.
yeah.
Jihad, I wish.
Thanks again, Kevin. By the way, Kevin will never be a co-host with me on terrestrial radio.
Maybe a guest host every week.
Every week.
No, I would absolutely love it. I know it's in the blood, and it's like Hep C. Once you start doing something on a mic, podcast, radio, it doesn't get away.
It kills you.
Radio's like Hep C. I'm taking that with me into my day tomorrow.
Thank you. You gave me dozens and dozens. I gave you Hep C.
Is that a sound clip?
That's going into quotes.
That's good.
You want to share that story?
What story? The dozens and dozens?
No, go ahead.
The Kenny meltdown.
The night of the meltdown. I almost feel bad because he's not here to defend himself, but since dude never returns my calls,
I was the victim.
You were the victim. Holy shit. Okay. So this was when we were at a small cluster with a new rock station, a classic rock station, and I don't remember what the fuck they were doing with that third signal at the time. And Chris was a promotions intern and was showing up and pitching tents and setting up equipment and driving jocks around, and it just
He meant that as he said it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And was this also the time when you were living out of a van down by the river?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, unfortunately, he was living out of that shitty little Isuzu pickup truck.
Nissan.
And
Yeah, I like how you clarified.
I get down to the station
straight.
at like 4:30 in the afternoon. It's like 4:30 on a Saturday afternoon, and he comes running out to the parking lot. And this wasn't the I need to bum a cigarette and don't want anybody else to get to him first run. This was the something fucking bad is happening run. And I'm not even on the car, and he goes, dude, I think Kenny's fucked up. I said, well, why? And he goes, because he drank a whole bottle of Sailor Jerry. How do you know that? Because I drank it with him. And so he leads me back to the New Rock Station studio, and this guy Kenny's trying to voice track, and he has got the worst slurring mush mouth, and he's leaning on the counter. We're gonna get Good Charlotte on the radio. And so I thank him for telling me what's going on, and I said, I got to call the boss. I have to call the boss.
That's
because
not how I remember this.
This is not going to go well. Yeah, but see, I wasn't 2/3 of the way through a bottle of Sailor Jerry, man.
I was going to run the board for him.
You were 1/3 of the bottle. He was 1/3 of the way through the bottle.
He had this bright idea he was going to run the board to try and get the guy who was too smashed to form 3 coherent words through his show. And so I called the boss, and I said, hey, man, this is what's going on. I think that he must, had it on an empty stomach or something. And this was the kind of situation where you could call the boss and say, yeah, I think he fucked up and drank on an empty stomach. And it would be, oh, okay, we'll just get him the hell out of there. Nobody was getting fired for this. And in the background, he's going, put me on! Put me on! Dude, come on! I want to do a show!
Put me in, coach. Put me here. I'm gonna do it.
It was instead of Rudy, it was Dowdy.
And so as I'm hanging up with the program director, I just hear him in the background going, Rudy, Rudy. And so I go down the hall and to explain to this poor drunk bastard who is, I don't know if he broke up with his girlfriend or what the fuck his problem was, but he was just, I can't, why would you call, you son of a bitch, I'm fired. No, you're not fired. He's not even mad. He just said to put in sweepers, fuckhead. Calm down. Why didn't you let me do it? I could have been on the radio today. This is your fault. You're ruining my career.
Now, okay, there was a fallout from that night, though.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys got laughed at mercilessly for like 2 weeks.
Kenny got suspended for 1 week. They were saying, you can't be
he
on
was
air.
on the air once a week.
Yes, suspended.
He got suspended for the day that he was too drunk to find his dick with both hands.
I got suspended for 3 months.
Yeah, but you'd never been on the air.
I know.
Yeah, so it didn't matter.
So it didn't matter.
You were already suspended.
You had already been suspended for how long had you been an intern
my
there?
fragile little heart was broken.
Your fragile little heart was drunk.
Well, you didn't
Wasn't
get
that when you took off for your Red Bull kidney stones anyways?
Maybe, yeah. That was the great moments. But yeah, now I was pissed for a while. I was just like, someone fucked me over.
And it was yourself.
Yes.
Which is the story of your life.
I'll never take responsibility for that. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
No, that was clearly Teresi over here. Thanks,
yeah.
man. Thanks, man.
Fast forward how many years and how much money and
30 grand.
Are you
30
kidding?
grand.
30 grand. What the fuck are you talking about? 30 grand for the last decade. It's radio.
I love when anyone talks about radio, and I'm like, yeah, you know, the DJs talk about how they don't make any money, they're poor, and they're like, yeah, that's just for show. No,
that's something that folks don't get. Disc jockeys, a lot of the guys that you hear on the air, first of all, they're not even here. They're like in Fort Lauderdale, or they're off in Houston. They're not, I mean, like they've never even been to Fresno. And they're getting paid 1 hour a day to do a 5 or 6 hour radio show. So they're literally getting like $7 for the day. Their per diem weekly is non-existent. They wouldn't make enough gas money to get to work if they were here. Mm-hmm. It's pathetic. It's disgusting.
Any other things from you guys? Or questions from our crew? Because we got to cycle through some guys here.
Yeah.
You got a crew waiting out
Where's
there.
the rest of our guests?
Well,
that's my question.
We've got the green room still focusing and training for the pod games. And it is an Olympic year, isn't it? So, I mean, they're working really hard.
Is that summer or winter?
It's
I can't
whatever
keep track.
their mind is thinking right now.
Right,
So.
we can plant that
No,
idea.
summer.
Okay.
Summer Olympics.
These are the spring Olympics. They're not quite so special.
The 420 Olympics.
There's no spring in their steps right now, I'm pretty sure. Let's get CeeJay and let's get Thik Vic on the mic right now. So again,
Thik Vic, huh?
the 7-year anniversary of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast. Been doing this since 2009, and you know, recently we've been doing a lot of the political stuff. Mm-hmm. It took a while for it to occur to me that
I was right the whole time.
Shut up. We actually started.
We're not going to talk about taxes right now, Kevin.
No, we actually started on a political note. Thik Vic here is the original OG. Him and me and my son's mom started the Dirty Dowdy Podcast. Kevin, you kind of started it, but we didn't want you.
I was there, man.
He was way too creepy.
I was there unwillingly by you.
Sorry to break the flow, but I've got nothing in my cans.
Oh, you'll survive.
No,
it's all right. You have no cans.
Throw those on.
So,
can it up.
Anyways, we started
That's
the podcast on. We went to an event on April 15th. It was the Tea Party event at Save Mart Center. Funny, it was actually organized by the guy who owns Roll One For Me, which was our sponsor 2 weeks ago with Ray Appleton, who brought in the sushi. So
full circle.
Yeah, it's very weird. So we started with politics, and now we've dabbled in it more, and we have some coming up later. That's I'll move on past that too. Vic, let's start talking with you. The OG to the show, you and me.
Yeah, no,
we were lovers.
This shows you've done a lot with this show, Chris. It's really
$30,000 worth.
Yeah, fuck a lot of money. Don't you still owe me some money?
Shh, I'll let you take a microphone later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, I've wiped that debt clean. That's cool.
That's on record?
Yeah, that's on record.
Take it out of his body.
I'm not expecting it.
Dowdy, does that mean I don't owe you now?
I'm going to walk off with like a laptop and we'll just call it even.
You know what? He'll give you that one right there because the USB ports don't work.
Call it even.
It's got a nice webcam you can have.
Yeah.
So things have been good, man. Left the show. Became a Ron Paul fucking crazy guy. You probably saw me on Facebook telling you you're a socialist. But
I'm not giving anything away.
But anyways, but that's what's life been. Decided I was going to be a rapper.
How's that going?
That turn out.
It's going all right.
Have you? No, you're not a rapper.
No, man, you're about to fly.
Oh, no, I got it.
Have you been outside of DMV with a CD?
Oh, that's my marketing strategy right there. When I finish my CD, then I go right to the DMV. It's the CD DMV.
God.
Make sure when you're there that you give your CDs to all the elderly white ladies who obviously want one. Be like, this shit's about to drop hot, yo.
I know.
She's like, don't rob me.
You spit hot fire.
Vic.
Yes.
Sorry to cut you off here. We're going to make sure we fit our timeline here. Do you have questions or stories for our crew here?
Fuck. Not any questions. I just kind of wanted to flow with the flow.
All right. Well, then, why don't we introduce the other guy on the mic real quick in case you want to come up with anything. CeeJay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You've never been an actual guest on the show, but you've called in on Skype and you've called in on the phone.
How many times did you fucking hang up on me?
3 or 4.
You bastard.
Don't worry, he does that to everybody.
Yeah,
he doesn't know how to work it.
I know.
You're actually the first one
Actually,
he
you covered
answered.
that, so I was like, okay, I don't blame him.
Yeah. So
you should, though. You can keep blaming him.
You actually came on afterwards. You got your tickets, but you came on and you actually did a show on our open mic podcast on Longbox.FM. You with the Nerd Entertainment Group.
Yeah.
And we may talk about bringing you back on again here soon.
Oh, definitely, sir.
But let me know real quick. Give me a little history about you.
Well, how hard do you want to go?
Wait.
I'm sorry, your mic's been cut off.
For some reason, I knew you were gonna fucking do that. Like, yeah, I saw myself.
No, since you've never been like a true guest on this show, give us a little bit of backstory to you.
Well, started off, started Nerd Entertainment as a show. It was Nerd Entertainment 12 on YouTube. Me and my friend Alex Carrillo, we did a little podcast called, a show. It's called Rude and Crude. And we just we were watching too much, Kevin Smith and Hollywood Babylon, and we just wanted to take it just like that from there. And afterwards, he ended up moving out, and then I just gave it a rest. And afterwards, last year, I just wanted to go ahead and make it into a podcast. And then I started off with, bringing Nerd Entertainment, getting local artists and interviewing them, like how I did like J-Dub, Evan Solario and Smokin' Joe Louis Lopez. And during that time, like it wasn't really going the way I wanted it to be. I'm like, wasn't the right crew or whatever. And then some stuff happened, like got ripped off or whatever. And then afterwards I got a new crew. And after that, since I got a steady crew, and then it's been going real well, and also been doing the podcast, also doing ventriloquism, bringing ventriloquism back to the 559. So I'm starting to actually.
Was it ever here?
Did you?
Maybe it was a voice from somewhere else.
No, Clovis was voicing it.
Nice.
Do you have your puppets here tonight?
Actually, I have one, and I think I talked to you guys about it, in the beginning. But yeah, I have him. In
don't
there.
worry. As this show spirals out of control tonight, that may be a very good option.
Oh yeah.
So, do you have any questions for us here as our crew?
How did you put up with this guy?
Alcohol.
Put up with me?
Alcohol. Lots and lots of alcohol.
No, that's how you put
Thanks, Riley's.
Thank you, Riley's Brewing. Yeah.
I make mess in the garage.
Thank you, Riley's.
Should it go around the table?
I was gonna say, well, with the how when you how it is the 7th anniversary. I'm like, why did you actually bring it today? Was it the day when you really did your...
We actually posted the first show on 420 back in 2009. Not because it was 420. It was just... That was the time I got it finished and edited and posted. Because I'm not a weed guy. Yeah. So I just posted it on that day. And we're stuck with it. Just like getting married. You're stuck with it.
Yeah.
Unless you want a divorce.
You did it.
Well, no, he's still
Does that
stuck with
happen?
the aftermath of that.
Anything else?
You got another question?
No, I don't have any questions. But I don't know. Chris sent me a note. He said he wanted me to
Thanks.
share a story. And I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I felt
I was like, how are you going to make this
I
organic?
felt like we were in third grade.
This whole time I'm trying to think of what's a fucking story I could talk about the first episode. I'm like,
I hate
but
you guys so
we've
much.
talked about that every fucking time you had an anniversary
Well,
show.
I can actually. I know.
Hey,
I
share a
can't think
story.
of a goddamn story.
Let me hear
Honestly,
yours then.
but I mean, I don't know. We can get nostalgic if you want. I mean, we can talk about the old days. I remember the
Nah, pot games.
pot games. Yeah. See, that's
Actually,
I
you know
don't want to
what?
drag the show because
You know what?
I don't want to be like that fucking old guy that just comes around once in a while. I fucking you guys
Okay.
do what you do.
You know what?
I don't.
Vic, I want you to help me out then. 'Cause
Yeah,
since,
okay,
Since
go
you're
for
used
it.
to this, I want you to run this game. Now anyone who's listened
Okay.
to the show for a while knows the Axl Rose game. We do this when we bring bands in. It's a simple game.
You actually spelled it correctly this time, too.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought he spelt it incorrectly.
Holy shit, he did.
It's a take off of the game Survivor or the TV show Survivor.
Okay.
So all of our crew has some pink Post-it notes in front of them and a pen. And starting this game, I'm gonna make a prediction. I know how this is gonna turn out.
Notes.
No, you're not playing.
Okay.
You're just hosting.
All right.
You get to read the votes off.
Mind you, I'm high, so
There you go.
Had
you're
no idea.
I'm getting
No idea what the game
All
is.
right, don't look at him yet. Just keep him there.
Okay, so for all of my crew,
All right.
Already done.
I want you to write down a name of some member of this crew that you have to kick out. And understand, we're aiming for the sole survivor of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast name and the winner of 1 million hits, which you've already had, so I'll just transfer it to your name. Go ahead and write it down.
Already got it.
Yeah, most
You
of us
better put it in
voted.
Way
somebody else's
written down
handwriting.
already.
So
I'm going to have like 6 pens. And
Put a name.
Okay, read off the names.
Now there should be 8 of them here, right? Or
No, 7. No, crew members. We're
throwing more notes in there.
Soundboy doesn't get one?
1, 2.
No, we don't need to distract him.
He's not part of the
I
show.
got 7.
He's behind the curtain stuff.
Is there someone keeping tally, or is that my job as
It's
well?
your
I
job.
guess?
Well, you got
I
to
don't
just figure
know
out
all
who
your
you're
fucking
going to
names. So what am I just gonna write?
They're
Well, no,
on
just-
the
just-
paper.
Oh my God.
Just look at whose name comes
Okay,
up the
I
most.
gotcha. I gotcha. Dowdy. 1. All right.
I think I made a mistake here.
Kenneth. That's Kenneth.
Kenneth. See, that's hard. to
Oh,
read.
that's what I figured as
Kenneth.
much.
I'll put a K. 1.
But there's
Chris
another
Dowdy.
K.
Oh,
Yeah, but no
Dowdy
one's going
has
to vote for
2.
me.
I'll put Ken.
It's
There
going to
you
be between me and Dowdy.
go. I don't know who me is.
That was Jason.
Dowdy.
That's Jason.
That was Jason.
Jason. Okay.
Jason gets one.
I forgot Jason was here.
Good job, buddy. You're in the race.
There you go.
I didn't know you could vote for yourself.
Do I already okay, so I have 2 votes against me, 1 for Kenneth, 1 for Jason?
1 for
Yeah.
Jason. Yeah. All right. Another for Kenneth.
Oh, it's getting heated.
So I'm gone the second round.
First
I
round.
actually went the further route to turn this into a football. What the fuck, man?
Actually, I believe that's supposed to be a ball for rugby.
Dowdy. No rugby. All right.
Someone's getting axled.
Kenneth.
Oh.
Oh,
It
no.
is a tie between Dowdy and Kenneth. So what happens? Do I get to decide? Or do
No,
I make you
seniority,
do
I win.
something?
Bye, Kenneth.
I believe the asshole that said me has to choose.
Oh, stand by. We're both going to be on the jury in the second
Yeah,
round.
in Dowdy's defense, that's definitely what Axl Rose would do.
All
in
right.
the first fight.
The options now is everybody but Kenneth. Everybody write down a name. Sorry, Kenneth. You just stand there and drink beer.
So is Kenneth out of the game now?
Yeah, Kenneth's out of the game.
Boom. All right. So he's done. Okay.
All right. Now let's get CeeJay a chance to read them.
Give me that fucking.
The guy who's less high.
Less high.
God, watch. Jason's going to win.
It's my podcast now.
The Dirty Slot Podcast?
No.
That works.
It does work.
It does
I think better, actually. We should just call it the Dirty Slot Podcast from
The
now on.
dirty slot.
We
Not
should
even
call it
podcast.
the
just
dirty
dirty
show.
slot.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
So Carrie,
Cotty.
Cotty.
Not Cotty.
It's funny because no one knew she was here.
Dowdy, please.
God damn it.
It said please.
I hate this game.
Jason.
Ooh, it's getting interesting.
Ooh, 1 and 1 and 1.
Kevin.
All right, I'm on the board.
Kevin, 1, 1, 1, and 1. All right, what are the other two votes?
Please tell me one says Alex.
Dowdy.
Drum roll.
So, drum roll, please. This is the last
Freeze.
one.
Freeze.
Just one drum.
Kenneth.
That's another tie.
Dowdy, you're out.
It's still Dowdy, but whoever said that, go to hell.
Well, again, being the man who runs this, I'm going to go ahead and throw that Kenneth vote to Cotty. She's gone.
I only got one.
It's a swing vote.
Yeah.
Absentee.
Yeah, you're
She
out.
swung it toward the K.
Yeah. So, sorry.
Redistribute the
Cotty's
votes.
gone. So between all of us again, minus Kenneth and Cotty.
Oh, screw you.
Hey, guys, you got to understand I'm Hillarying all over this vote. So
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I may lose the popular vote, but I got the super delegates.
What is that?
Nice.
Who else has to vote?
All right, here we
Slots
go.
still in.
Isn't there supposed to be some epic music
Oh, yeah.
going on?
You know, everyone should just vote Dowdy just for that.
That's fine. All right.
It's getting heated.
It's funny you guys are taking longer to write names.
I'm not writing them. I'm just leaving them out.
Everybody's
All right. First
tactic.
one is Dowdy. It's like a scratcher, like a lottery ticket. Dowdy. That's 2 Dowdies.
3 in a row and he won.
3 Dowdies, and that's the win. Kenneth. How is Kenneth still getting votes?
Gone. That don't count.
You can't vote for Kid. God
All right, Kevin, I know it's you.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, 3 Dowdies.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
I think you're in the water already. Yeah, Jason. It didn't matter what that last one was. You were out.
But he'll figure a way out.
That's called math.
All right, guys.
The way
write
he's going to
down.
swing is, Kenneth, you're out.
All right, write them up, guys, again. And since I'm out, I want an opportunity, so just hand them to me. The vote is between Jenny, Alex, Kevin, and Slot. How the hell are you still here?
People
he keeps
forget I'm
voting
here.
himself out.
I think Kenny's gonna get voted out right now.
It's gonna say me.
Pass them on down here.
It's just going to be 4 me's.
I'm trying to take over my show here since I got voted out,
right.
dickholes. All right.
It's going to be some
First
slang.
vote, not Kevin.
That's -1 for me.
Jason. Jenny. And the 4th member of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast has been voted out. Your torch will be snuffed.
He's looking right at Jason.
Slot, you are no longer a part of this game and show.
All right, I'm going to go get a beer.
All right, now,
Get me one while you're on,
Grab me
please.
one too.
for the rest of it, you guys, now, Slot, hold on. Very serious. Now, it's Molstar, it's Alex, and it's Jenny. You have to vote one more time. And then it's up to go head-to-head to see who gets to be the sole survivor of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast, own the name, and get the 1 million hits that we already had.
Excellent.
I'll just forward them over.
Hey, are you still going to get beer? Because I was really excited.
Yeah, I was happy for a
I
second.
know. I thought, man, he's gonna give me a beer.
Don't toy the man.
Sorry. I gave you hope lash.
Pass them
I know,
on down.
goddamn.
Oh,
the beer slot.
By the way, I hope our green room contestants are out there getting prepared for the pot games. They are coming up next.
I'm a little jealous.
All right, first vote, Jenny. And the 5th member voted out of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast. Mom.
Oh my God, it took that long, you guys? I should have gone first.
I had to keep
Okay.
voting for Kenneth. It was my only chance.
Now,
Another person over there.
this is coming to a merciful end. It's
merciful.
between Alex and Molstar. You guys each get a chance to tell us why you feel you should be the sole survivor, and the remaining of members who've been voted out and in the jury get to write down a name and decide who is the sole surviving member of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
You can have it. I'm bored.
I was going to say I don't give a shit either.
You want to grab a beer?
Yeah, let's go grab
Let's go
beer.
get some beer.
All right, I got it. I vote out Kevin. Wait a minute, both their names are Kevin.
Wait, no, that's not how
Does that mean I win? They forfeited.
No,
I win.
I've made a decision.
Both Kevin and Kevin.
They can't forfeit, Chris. There has
It's
to
been
be a
determined by the
survivor.
rules of the game that Philip Teresi is the sole survivor, and he gets dozens and dozens and the low dozens of listeners and hits.
And he's going to buy a few low-caliber pistols.
All right,
surviving
We're
members.
going to take a break. We're going to come back. We've got the pot games coming up. We've got a live performance from Kooleidoscope. Ronnie Taylor will be here, be pumping it out. We got a lot of crazy coming up, so please stick around. Those first timers, please, I love you. Call us up too when we get back. 492-0450. You can participate in tonight's game and keep smoking that and having some fun. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM.
For a sushi experience like no other, just say, roll one for me. Japanese cuisine expertly prepared and beautifully served in a fun, family-friendly environment. Make your next lunch or dinner unique. Roll one for me, a sushi joint on Champlain and Shepherd.
Whether you're sitting in a room all alone or hanging out with a room of friends, we want you to talk to us. Hit us up at Longbox.FM by calling our hotline at 559-492-0450. And when your friends ask you who you're talking to on the phone, just tell them the guys at Longbox. So give us a call and we'll talk back. We're Longbox.FM.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tom Arnold, and when I'm at a Cocaine Anonymous meeting, I'm usually in the back listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast. I love painkillers.
It's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Dirty Dowdy Podcast here on Longbox.FM, brought to you by Riley's Brewing.
Thanks, Riley.
Thank you, Riley. And mysterious smoke that fills my room that's going to smell for a week at least.
What?
And if you're watching on the video, thanks for enjoying our smoke. So before I get into the pot games, it is 420, obviously. I do want to answer. There was a question on the Facebook interwebs of things of YouTube. Clayton Tyson. That guy. Let me hang up on you. No, he asked if there's a radio show or podcast you listened to prior to starting your podcast that influenced you to start your own. I think he's been 420ing all night. And if so, what was it?
That's good.
For me, I started radio, and I really loved Adam Carolla.
Yeah,
and what I was doing kind of started paralleling what he was doing, except he was successful, and I have dozens and dozens of listeners.
That's where you set
7
yourself
years.
apart.
Yes, I'm different. I don't, Kevin. I know since the beginning. Do you have any influences or anything that made you just want to do this, or?
Marijuana for the most part. No, I remember the very first show was actually in my garage on my workbench with you, me, and Chris. No, it was Victor.
Yeah, Vic.
We were sitting around doing a get to know your local somebody or other segment.
Chimo, yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh, there we go again.
Yep.
Hence the Mole Star.
Hence the Mole Star. That's where the Mole Star was born. But yeah, I voiced some of that bit. And then you guys did a few more shows, and I listened to it, and I'm like, damn, this actually is something a little, this is kind of fun.
If I recall, I remember it was us in front of a microphone for like 30 minutes stumbling on shit to say.
Yeah.
Like, we would talk before the mic was on, like, with, like, brilliant conversation that was entertaining, put the mic on, and it's like,
can we repeat what we just did?
Yeah. It was a learning experience. It was very humble.
A lot of people think podcast radio, anything like that. You always get. I get this a lot. Dude, you should have me on. I'm really funny. I'm badass. I don't work for a corporation, so I can't put that challenge out. But for you guys out there who think so, game on. Come on in. Run the show. Let's see, because it's really not that easy. I've done a lot of the open mic podcasts. CeeJay, you've been a part of this.
Yes, sir.
and Vanna, one of our contestants, and Richard. You know what the experience is when you start off a show and it's like, okay, you guys ready? Here's your intro music, and when it dies down, you go. And I'll help you. I'll give you a first line, and you always get the okay, I got it, and then that adrenaline pumps when you first hit, and it's like, okay, your turn, go.
Brain fuck.
So.
Yeah. What up, everybody?
So we're here.
We're like American Idol, like one of those really horrible people that have no training whatsoever.
And they don't make it.
Yeah,
they don't get a ticket.
Yeah, they make the
funny
blooper
to
reel.
even watch.
I've gotten up to from 2012 up on the website. I'm working on getting all of them, but every so often I listen to the very first few shows that we
you
did.
should never do that.
And they were so horrible. But it's like, it's nice to see there's growth. So I hope that answered your question. And if it didn't, too bad. We got pot.
Yeah.
No.
Simple rules.
Yeah.
Where?
I asked on the Facebooks, does anyone out there smoke pot and want to be a part of a competition on 420? And then I think I broke the internet like Kim Kardashian's ass.
Yeah, your computer exploded.
And then I said, I need 4. And again, internet crash. So we got our 4. Two people that were a part of the Open Mic Podcast, Vanna and Richard. We've got Seth from He Cried Wolf.
It was Seth.
And if he fucks us
I
up,
recognized
we
him.
will hear Seth's mom, by the way, 4920450.
Don't forget hashtag fuck Rob.
Yeah, fuck Rob. And we actually have somebody who's never been a part of any of this before, but apparently listened. Christopher?
Yes, this is my first time.
And you've been a long-time listener.
Long-time listener.
Shades McDuffie.
Yeah.
Shades.
I feel like it's bullshit on the long-time listener, but I'm going to take it. So we've got a series of tasks, and you need to listen very carefully to what we got. If you've been looking at the paper, we have 4 tests. First test is Munchies. Second test, Brain Work. Third test, History Channel. And the fourth test, Molestar Questions. First test is coming to you right now. And what you need to do while you're doing these tests, there is a certain part of you need to listen to everything else that's going on. So this is going to stretch your mental capacity for what you're doing. And I know you guys have been pre-gaming with a Hello Kitty accessory. And
hey, it was a Darth Vader Hello Kitty.
There's been a lot going on outside, and it's been a long show. So let's go ahead and bring in challenge number 1.
That was like a Blunt Man and Chronic moment right there.
I believe
I'm not hungry right
when
now.
you
want to do this.
Yeah.
I just smoked.
So apparently, from what I understand, if you partake in 420 activities, and by 420 I mean like helping children and donating to charities.
If you guys are on a diet, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You get to a point.
I ran a marathon. I'm good.
I was looking at his neck, man.
You get to a point where you feel hungry after giving so much. Or, yeah.
You do. This man
the
knows.
first challenge is a series of food items here that seem appropriate at like 2 a.m. or 4:20 p.m. or whatever. What do we have here? We have Alex.
So what you have in front of you is a delicious meal prepared by McDonald's and Taco Bell.
By the way, sponsored by McDonald's.
That's a 2-course meal.
It is a 2-course meal. So you have from Taco Bell a delicious crunchy taco that's been sitting for 2.5 hours. And then from McDonald's, you have some very cold small fries.
Excellent.
A McChicken sandwich and a McDouble. I was going to assemble them for you, but I decided not to touch your food because I didn't have a chance to properly wash my hands.
That McDonald's is
that
gross.
And you were lazy.
Yeah.
So they could be a McGangbang.
Plus, no one ever wants to touch McDonald's food.
So if you'd like to assemble it into a McGangbang, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, now the way we're going to do this through these rounds, it's all going to get finished. So you're going to get points for first, second, third, and asshole. And
Vanna's going to win the throwing up contest.
Oh yeah, please! If you have to throw up, just get out. Just go. Outside is probably closest. Go for it. I don't care. I have a serial dog shitter out there, anyways. When I say go, you guys have to start eating and finish all of it.
Honestly,
and while this happens, we're going to be discussing the history of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast, which may be important for you guys to hear and listen to.
You're on that talking right.
All right, are you guys want to? Are you pre-prepping?
You really
you're
don't care about the
unwrapping.
taste, dude. It just goes in.
Wait.
We should do an unwrapping ceremony.
I guess.
I think they should.
There's so much sound right now.
That's got to be hard eating a taco.
I don't have
with
a
no
large
sauce.
light ice Coke. What the fuck is this?
Hey, he's starting. He can't start yet.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I ordered a large fry.
Are we rocking?
Hey man, are you gonna finish that McDouble?
We need to get it ready.
Hey, don't put this kind of food in front of a stoner and be surprised when he takes a bite.
Okay,
we all get to take a bite of our taco.
Oh my God, we're not Bernie Sanders here. Okay, you guys ready?
I'm a bit of a badass. Okay,
Pot game start in 3.
Oh, like she's preloading
2,
her hamburger with fries.
1.
She's a smart one.
Get your munchie on.
This is good. This is good.
Dry.
Let's talk more eat. So, anyways, Molstar, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm pretty good. It's been 7 years now that we've been doing this.
What are the things we've done in 7 years?
I'm reminded of old times back in my old apartment, back when we first started doing all this crazy stuff, deciding we were going to be rebel radio DJs.
That was Casa Del
created
Rey.
Their own little pocket of radio on the internet, but it's not radio because there's no fucking waves going through the internet.
I feel like you've forgotten words, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm just filling space, being nostalgic and talking nostalgic.
Did you want a taco?
I would love a taco.
Yeah, that does sound good.
Vanna, are you going to finish that chicken?
I would help any one of these people.
Just try to grab
no
one.
tag-ins.
He's
No
throwing
tag-ins.
fries on the ground.
Looking
That's
good. Hang on. Let's get a little spot check. Where are we at here? Seth is now almost to the hamburger down.
He's going full metal like he cried wolf on that burger.
You know what the problem is?
He made that into a monster burger.
He
right
needs
there,
to start
right?
drinking his beer like a hot dog. They drink the water. You got to let that shit like.
Yeah, it'll suck up all. There you go.
man.
We've been saying facts throughout the night. We talked about the show started in 2009 at a what was it, the
Tea
Tea
Party.
Party event.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was.
We went there to make fun of the crazy Tea Party people. It's
Yeah.
funny. And then I became like a Ron Paul person, which was kind of ironic because those are the people we were trying to make fun of.
They got you.
Yeah.
I'm one of those.
Yeah,
You're here,
good for
sister.
I'm a
you.
proud Ron Public.
All right, so sorry.
Straight.
No, we
no,
have
no,
a
we're
story to
learning
tell.
important
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Change the world.
So
One
Thik
person,
Vic
one mind at
was
a
the
time.
co-host, and then it was
go,
obviously
bam.
me, and then we had Drea the Manslayer.
I got
Pre
double
Desmond.
over here.
Yeah, pre-Desmond, because in order to test her skill to be a part of the show, I had to impregnate her at some point.
Here's a question: how in the
That
fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
How did I impregnate
How
Drea?
drunk was
Yeah,
Drea
doesn't that
is my
amount of
question.
alcohol kill a woman?
Is this an actual answer? Is
You're
this
gonna make them choke, man. They're trying to swallow.
Imagine if it was weed. How much weed would you do to kill a woman?
What are we talking about? Oh, murder.
You know what allured her is Chris's future in radio.
So hey, baby, I'm getting a loan for $5,000.
Hold on.
Baby,
Okay, so
I got like a 10-year plan, 7-year plan of making nothing.
All right, hold on, Vic. Here,
This baby down with me.
We still need to fact this out while they're eating. They're going faster than I
All
thought.
right, let's
They
back
are
this
running
down.
through it.
So we started off our show. We did Vic's house initially, and then we went to my dad's mortgage company.
That was good times right there.
And so every night we had to set up our gear, and like and as the gear grew, it was like more and more stuff. Like
Well,
and,
you did. I didn't help ever.
I
Yeah,
remember the
asshole.
first episode was like you guys like near my coffee table, and I was sprawled out on the couch holding my microphone, and us having a conversation.
Yeah. We went from the easy lounge thing, and then the mortgage company we went to where we're setting up gear every night, and that means you bring a mixer in and knock knobs off all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad's office was full of beer boxes from Tioga Sequoia. Like
our first sponsor.
Yeah.
I remember I was like the chauffeur to all the guests. I'd meet them at Starbucks down the road from the studio. And I'd meet them hey guys, yeah, I'm the representative from the Dirty Dowdy Podcast. Let's go and do a show.
All professional.
It was just too hard to describe how to get to our office.
Turn at the mailbox.
Because like you expect people to be idiots. So like I'm not going to tell them how to get there. I'm just going to say meet at Starbucks.
All right, so first anniversary came up. Do you remember where it was at?
Swigs.
Yeah, we were actually doing a live show. I can't remember the venue.
Swigs. The thing I remembered about Swigs was Ricky. Ricky Ingles, back in the day. He got so drunk at the event. Everyone got drunk, but Ricky was gone.
Oh, you're talking, that's not what's in our... No, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, so at one point we had he was so gone. We had Jason Von Flew there as a referee between you have to arm wrestle a roller derby girl versus just somebody who was there. Mm-hmm. And Ricky came up and he wanted to talk on the mic, and me being me, I was like, "Yeah, come on in."
Come on,
and he
fellow
gets on the
host.
mic. Okay, take the mic away from him. Ricky Ingles does not get a mic anymore.
That was an actual quote verbatim, by the way. That wasn't exaggeration.
And he reached back to get the mic again, and I was like, "Hey, Jason Von Flew, why don't you show the people here at Swigs what you do?" And so Jason Von Flew got him in the Von Flew chokehold and got him to the point where you could tell that the life was leaving.
We almost got a winner here, buddy.
Yeah, the life was leaving Ricky's body. Wait, we got.
I think we got a winner here.
Pause.
He's picking up the last lettuce and cheese.
He's making it happen.
Shit.
Damn, he didn't even give that thing a chance.
No, remember,
gotta swallow.
We're giving points, so it's still on.
He's got to swallow.
Yeah, if you want to be popular, you swallow.
Seth gets the first place.
Oh, do it. Yeah, you better chew it down, man.
God damn, that's attractive.
All right, Seth gets first place. Moving on. So, finally, after Ricky kept talking, I looked at Von Flew and I said, "Show him what you do." And he does a chokehold on him, and Von Flew looks at me, and Ricky's still going like, and I just looked at him. I did the throat slash movement.
And he slit his throat.
No, he finally squeezed and dropped him. He hit the ground, and we had to just drag him to the side. And we continued the bit.
Show must go on.
So that was, second anniversary.
We're flexible.
I was thinking of a different show. I was thinking of one that was out on like Ashland in '99. We did something.
Oh, our very first show.
Yeah, that was our
the
very
Lucky
first,
13.
Yeah, it was some crazy venue out in the middle of nowhere by the freeway.
By the way, Richard in second place, finishing his plate.
Well done, Richard.
Lucky 13. We went there. I remember I dressed up. I played Kanye at one point.
Oh yeah, goddamn. Yeah, I remember that.
It was a bunch of bands. This was a show like wanting to be something and just like pushing all the limits. Like, what can we do? Let's do a live event. By the way, if you're a young podcast, don't do a live event.
Yeah,
take your time. Get to know yourself first.
Build an audience.
Yeah, maybe a couple years. we basically was like. We were the podcast, and this is mostly my fault, all my fault, that went to the gym for the first week and decided to go to a bodybuilding contest after. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, I've been to the gym. Fuck it, let's go. Oh, this is who we are.
I'm gonna win.
Hey, you know what? It's more like when you got like a 6-week-old baby, and you're like, hey, let's try walking. And they fall on their face, and you go, oh.
That didn't work. See if you can swim. Yeah, some people hit the ground running. Some people hit the ground and grind their face into the asphalt.
Let me ask you a question, Kevin.
All right.
It was always fun, though.
Do you have a favorite moment, a highlight in the Dirty Dowdy Podcast timeline?
Oh, man. Specifically, no, but there's a reason for that. It's the same as asking for like your favorite South Park episode or your favorite like Pink Floyd song.
True.
Great, you just compared us to South Park and Pink Floyd.
Of course. Absolutely.
I don't feel we can take that.
That's the only reason I'm here every week. Exactly. But no, I actually really enjoyed the Mortgage Office episodes. Those shows were pretty goddamn good. One of my favorites, now that you mention it, was when we had Jeff Montalongo go up to Swigs and we told him how to hit on girls or what to say.
We had an earpiece on his phone, so we told him the lines to hit on girls.
And I told him, ask this girl if she wants to see your collection of rape whistles. And he said, hey, do you have a rape whistle?
And we were like, leave.
Yeah, abort now.
Not a smart man.
He was not very attractive either.
Yeah.
And so as a girl, and the first thing a guy says to you is, do you have a rape whistle?
Remember we asked him, we're like, okay, so what's the crowd look like right now? And he goes, there's 8 women.
Yeah.
All right, start. And it was like, woman number 1. Vanna got number 3. Sorry, Chris.
Chris
All
is
right.
just enjoying himself.
I like Seth was very.
Can we remove the plates unless Chris wants to keep the food?
Think hungry, Chris. Think hungry.
Chris isn't you, Dad. You think you could eat faster than that?
Yeah, you got to learn. We're going to continue this conversation, but let's talk about test number 2. Well, Well, Vanna just failed.
Yeah, it was a test against gravity.
We're going to take a point away from Vanna for spilling the beer.
Well, that's like a bonus point in this game.
No, this studio, no. All right, so here we go. Test number 2. All of our contestants sitting here at the table will see that there are Ziploc baggies in front of you. Calm down. It's just puzzle pieces. The goal here is you have to solve a 16. So open them up, dump them out on the table. But it's a 16-piece puzzle. It's really not hard. My 5-year-old son thinks this is stupid because he's way more advanced now. But you guys now, you're lethargic because you've eaten all that food and you have been pre-gaming all night long. So now you have to focus on this Star Wars 16-piece puzzle. And we'll continue with our stories. Are you guys all set, ready to start? No, don't start. No. Make a pile. God damn it. This is like cheating. Everyone's cheating. I know. Goddamn potheads. All right.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to need...
I've never done a puzzle before.
Vic and CeeJay, please focus on them and see who's actually... You guys get to determine if they've finished it, okay?
All right.
I'm watching shit.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Start assembling the puzzle now. All right, so as we were talking... I forgot.
Yeah, how did you impregnate Drea? How was she not like dead drunk? Like
she was in a sexy Robin outfit. It was
it was Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty
What were you
much the
dressed up
only
as
time.
that Halloween, Chris?
Drunk.
Successful.
Yeah.
That was his costume.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
She's like, you're so attractive right now for some reason.
No, what I realized was she was...
Wow.
James is done.
James has got it again.
I don't
Killing
think
it.
Seth's as high as everybody else.
I know.
Either that or
Like
he's
halfway through.
already gets higher than everybody else.
Come on, dude.
Gotta go back outside.
Yoda, you got this.
Let's punch him in the head a few times. That'll even it out.
Hey, Alex, I want to hear from you.
What?
Favorite moment of your time?
So over the past 9 months?
9 months. A baby.
Well, this is one retarded baby.
Yeah.
I would have aborted it long ago. My favorite time was probably some of the actual smarter ones we did. So like when we had Craig Scharton on, when we had Clint Olivier on, those were some fun times. Until somebody used Clint Olivier's audio from that and Molestar's luscious voice.
Wow. Seth destroyed you guys. It's only 16 pieces.
I think those 16
seriously.
pieces destroyed them.
Didn't get as high as we
Continue.
did.
Alex.
When we had Clint Olivier, who was still the
You
got it. Council member.
Vanna.
Vanna's got it.
6, isn't he?
Come on, dude.
No.
No, what was that?
Which district
got it.
is Clint in?
This is so hard.
I know. There's too much stuff.
Everybody shut up. No,
I
go
only
ahead.
had Clint Olivier on, and that was one of my favorite ones.
November.
Yeah. I brought my token gay friend along to be our liberal bias.
Which, by the way,
what
works?
He worked for Joaquin Arambulas. He worked for an independent expenditure for Dr. Joaquin.
By the way,
Arambula.
Dr. Joaquin Arambula, we still have a receipt reserved for you in the corner. So
and then
Extra piece. No, this is so unfair. I have like an extra piece here.
Someone's missing a
Why
piece.
is mine like so extra?
Sabotage.
That's a picture of what it's supposed to look like.
Wow, really? It was a quarter piece. I'm sorry. Hey, Chris. Chris.
He literally.
No. I'm giving Chris third place.
Everybody has one.
That's like a Rubik's Cube one turn away. He's like, I can't finish this thing.
I'm officially giving Chris third place for that
I
because
think you should get first place for that.
you failed on a corner piece.
Why is that there?
That's the picture of the puzzle.
I didn't know everybody had one. I was just sitting there I was trying to fit this
This
in
piece
there.
doesn't have any puzzle holes.
It's all edges.
Because he had the corner and then he switched.
Jesus Christ.
I finished the small puzzle.
With the puzzle before anybody started.
Oh my god.
I finished the puzzle.
Okay. I'm done talking about the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Oh,
For a reason. I want to let Jenny talk.
Why?
Jenny.
Mom,
Yes. Hi.
did you want to talk? The third challenge. I should have made some bites.
The third challenge.
The third challenge is everything that we've been bullshitting about while waiting for you guys to eat food and make a puzzle done.
So full.
You have to answer questions.
As far as the beginning of the show.
Oh, you're being a bitch.
I am.
How many questions do we have?
Well, how many you're doing per piece? I've got a shit ton of questions.
Let's just say your name is your buzzer. You first one to answer.
Seth or James?
Seth.
You can really say anything.
Be
at this
realistic
point.
here.
He could probably yell penis and he'd respond.
You could actually right now you're doing so well. You can scream out. He cried first.
Most people will. He go first. He go first.
Or he came first.
He go first.
You could. Let's do 10 questions.
Okay.
All right.
And you guys have to answer. Now, hopefully, you guys been paying attention, and you guys are in a clean and sober mind, so you've been focused. Jenny, your time to shine. Let's do the third challenge, Dirty Dowdy Podcast History Channel.
Oh boy, let's do this. All right, let's start with an easy one. It is our what year anniversary?
7th, Vanna.
Wow. Vanna gets the point.
Damn.
You're quick.
All right, and what year did we start?
Oh, James.
2009.
2009.
Name is your buzzer.
It's going to get her.
Knew it.
You're really focused because your mom called you out in the last show.
Yes, he's paying attention.
I mean, literally called in and called you out.
One moment, really quick. You should pull the microphone to your mouth because you're like running to the microphone to answer.
There we go.
It's crucial time. You're
It's
losing.
on now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Out here.
It's on now.
All right, who was our first beer sponsor?
Vanna.
James.
Riley's.
Oh.
No.
No.
Sequoia.
Nope.
What?
Sequoia.
Nope. Next. Nope.
Anybody else?
I want to give them half points, but we can't.
Yeah.
It's a fail. Yeah, we're going to be strict tonight. Tioga Sequoia.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, Seth's mom, you can call in and yell at him. Next question.
No local breed.
All right, earlier on today, Phil Teresi was here. Approximately in which show, what number of show was he a guest for?
I don't understand what the fuck you said, and I didn't smoke weed tonight.
Everyone just say a number.
I understand that, but I still don't know.
Vanna, 20.
James. 2.
Oh my God, James is right.
Damn you, James. You Taco Bell. McDonald's eating ass. I am upset that you ate so much faster than me and your plate was clean. It was upsetting.
Speaking of Phil, he says we have a certain amount of listeners. How many is that?
20,000.
James. Low dozens.
Next one.
Vanna.
Yeah.
100. Not hundreds, but
5,000.
No.
2,000.
I love all your answers, by the way. James is close, and I got to give him a point.
Yeah, he at least had the word dozens.
Dozens and dozens. Or we would have accepted in the low dozens.
Hey, he said low dozens.
He said low dozens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Never mind.
You stoner.
I'm sorry. I smoked your breath. Every little breath you take. Next question.
All right, one of our first anniversary shows, we had a game. What was it?
Ooh.
James.
All right.
Was it Talkin' Walkin'?
Nope.
No. I just remember now.
This is about the time you guys were finishing your food.
I'm trying to figure out what this is.
You know how hard it was.
I feel like Vic. I feel like you should have been a participant
and I
too.
don't even know.
I mean, I know the
Any
answer,
of
but
you
I mean,
know,
I'm not participating.
I would be impressed.
Yeah, I know the answer.
Nothing?
Actually, I'd be concerned.
Nothing. Nothing.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
All right. The answer was
Arm wrestle.
A roller derby girl.
Oh shit! I heard that, but in my head I was like, swallow everything.
Wait. Hold on. Let's go back.
Phrasing,
Richard.
phrasing, my friend.
That man won.
All right. Next question.
All right, Vic mentioned old times, old apartment. What was the name of that apartment?
Jesus Christ.
Suzanne.
Suzanne.
What, is that a girlfriend that you just...
No, it's some lady I know. I just involve her in everything.
Susie Cream Cheese.
It's like if I were to get in trouble, it's like, no, Suzanne told me I could. I don't know why.
It sounds like an adult's name, so it's like legitimate.
Exactly.
Feels like someone's
Hopefully
mom.
that's the lady that's in
rephrase that
charge.
question to, where did I used to live?
Suzanne said I
Vanna, Old Town Clovis.
No, he's a minority.
No, I think this is a
Where
fail.
do you think I ended up?
You said you're a Ron-Publican.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
OTC.
But he was there to make fun of him, though. You remember that? I remember that.
Next question.
All right. Let's see. Summer Winter Olympics. We mentioned it. Which one's this year?
Oh, the summer.
Vanna.
Richard.
By rules,
Winter.
Vanna. What's your answer, Vanna?
Winter. The only other answer.
Yeah. Richard. Summer.
Yes. There's a
Brazil.
Yeah.
There's no winter in Brazil. It's like saying if whatever. Okay.
Yeah, but there are some asses in Brazil.
There's some asses. Yeah. Hey, there's no hair in Brazil.
But I don't know who's got more asses, Brazil or this studio right now. Next question.
I'm one of those.
Depends whose asses.
All right. Throughout today's show, how many times has Chris mentioned Ray Appleton?
Vanna.
Have you actually kept track?
6 times.
Oh.
No.
Richard. 2.
Yes.
James, let's go 8.
And Chris.
Give it.
7. I'm going to go 5.
I'm going to say 3.
Vanna had it closest. It is 5.
Dang it.
Sorry. Yeah, Vanna gets that.
I didn't know we were playing.
My chub still hasn't
hand
gone
grenade
down
style.
from that.
Yeah, I didn't know we were playing.
We still couldn't
that.
tell.
All right, next one. How does Dowdy deal with technology when it stops working?
James,
Yes.
you just fuck it up.
Yep.
I think I have to accept that answer.
We will accept.
Like Office Space
I said
printer.
Hulk
That would
smash
really work.
Office
That would
Space,
really
yeah.
work.
That's exactly that's how
let
you
me
get it.
interrupt.
PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean?
Bonus point. Why do I fuck up technology? The end point.
You fear it's going to take over us.
Genius, man.
God damn it, man. He's brilliant. He's won every one of these games pretty much.
Skynet. All right. Jenny, next question.
Where did we hold the last Festivus?
Vanna. Swigs.
Nope.
Nope.
I
It's
heard
closed by
Swigs.
then.
I heard Swix too.
That was where we had our first anniversary.
Yes.
You weren't even there.
Oh, called you got moded.
Next.
He doesn't even go here.
Thug Life Gotti.
This is especially
You don't get to
sad.
sit with us.
Wasn't it?
No one?
Fault.
No?
Peeves.
I don't know. Fulton
Peeves.
55?
Peeves was the
Peeves,
answer. Craig
Public
Scharton was
Mr.
here and he
Scharton
talked
was
about it.
just
I was gonna guess
here.
Legends. I was like,
Legends, really?
Yes.
I could see
I
that.
was like, no, I didn't want to put you there. I didn't want to.
I didn't want to put me there either.
But I could see that.
I can see it.
Oh, you guys are all fabulous.
Yes.
By the way, you can see Kevin there every Tuesday night for the open mic night. Next question.
Actually, they stopped that open.
Once a month
All
now.
right.
First Tuesday of the month.
In the past 7 years, Chris has made exactly how much money?
James,
Vanna.
$0.
Unfortunately, he's correct.
He's so like smart.
Before I go on these
negative
things, I hella read up on who I'm doing them with. Like
Where'd you read up on me?
internet,
Where?
AmberAlert.com.
whatever you post.
Oh, by the way, let me ask
There's
my
so many
listeners.
times where like I make absolutely no money by doing this, but I love it and stuff like that.
Can-
He's like,
can-
Yada, yada,
Facebook
yada.
soccer.
I have a personal request since it's my 7-year anniversary and you should respect it. Can someone make a Wikipedia on me? And
can I
just
do
do
it?
whatever the fuck you want.
Oh my god!
We can all to the
Everything
point
is
we can
true.
still edit
I've
shit.
been wanting to.
Oh, please do. I want to see. I want to log in like
And
1
then pull
month
it up
and
for
see
a
our
show and
history.
actually,
You're
like,
going to
compare it to who
discover
he really
like
is.
elements in the periodic table.
Perfect.
It's going to be like Dirty Dowdy discovered uranium, and then he unleashed it upon the world.
But really quickly,
Could I have
Dowdy.
discovered the
What's your
elements?
rising sign and your
or
moon
his first
sign?
solar-powered
specific
dildo.
stuff like that will be on there.
Yes, please do. Oh, Vanna, I'm pretty sure you will. If you're motivated one night, you'll do this.
Oh, I'm on it already.
Please, listeners, everyone in the room, make us a Wikipedia. Next question.
All right. Name Dowdy's baby mama.
Vanna.
No, radio name or real name?
Radio name.
There we go.
You only mentioned her radio name.
Never mind.
What did you have in mind?
I can't. I don't.
Just
I
say
don't
what you thought.
say it.
You just might as well say your answer. Nah.
Just throw a name out there. I've probably been in it.
What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what's going on?
You had an answer.
C-bomb.
I don't even know anymore.
Wow.
I don't want to be involved in this.
I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to say the wrong baby mama.
It
and call baby
was
mama drama.
It was Drea the Manslayer.
Drea the Manslayer.
It's Drea.
I like that.
Drea.
That's a sweet
Next
theme.
question.
I'm glad I didn't try. I probably would have
Name that baby.
Yeah, baby mama drama.
Oh man.
Name that baby.
You got this one, Chris.
Dog.
Really? Seriously? I post about 2 things
I'm
on the
allergic
internet.
to babies.
I don't pay attention to babies because I feel like a pedophile.
I hate all of you.
I'm allergic to babies.
It's Richard.
No, it's not Richard.
No, Richard is actually how I say. I'm supposed to say Richard before I answer.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're hot.
Chris.
Yes.
That's
No.
That's the baby's name.
It's Desmond. Damn you guys.
Damn it.
One last
That's
question.
what I was gonna say.
One last question.
Desmond Dowdy.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Actually, really funny. His mom's name is her last name is Sanchez, and I'm Dirty Dowdy. So together we made a Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Sanchez.
There we go.
Oh, you've been waiting 7 years for that.
Hit the mic, Chris.
Go ahead.
Dig it.
All right. At the beginning of every show, we all learn something. Name just one of those things from anybody.
I already forgot what mine was.
Yeah, we come up with them like 2 minutes before the
I
show.
had 2 of them. I forgot both of them.
Shit.
They could literally name anything because I don't have an answer because I
Friendship.
wasn't paying attention.
Richard. Friendship.
Okay, no, Richard, you lose because we have no friendship on this show.
Damn it.
Vanna.
Yes, Vanna.
Cherish the memories of the early
Oh my
days.
God, you guys all suck.
Although that is a good idea.
James.
Yes.
Suck a dick.
We probably one of us probably learned.
Okay,
how to
hold
do
on.
that.
Is that an answer, or are you just telling me something?
General suggestion.
That's why I like it.
Won everything. He already won.
You don't gotta bribe him. You already got this.
I know.
James already won.
Okay, we're gonna cut this off. Tell you what, we're not done with the pot games.
No.
We have something. We've been doing this for a while. I know people have to unload their fluids, and
It's on the midterm?
and you guys probably need to set up a little bit more, especially you, Christopher. You really need to go because you
Well,
you have 0.
I have a game for the break.
Ooh.
For the break.
All right.
Somewhere in this house, I have hidden a big bag of weed.
No, this is not happening.
Hang on. Now, by hidden, I mean that I forgot where I put it. So, the first person to find it, please give it back because it's mine.
It's in the neighbor's yard. Stay away from my house.
Is that what we were smoking, you guys?
Tell you what we're gonna break this up a little bit. She showed
guys
up.
are gonna like
She's
this.
hanging out tonight.
So the
and I'll let you guys reset. We're gonna take a very quick break, but coming back from the break, we're gonna get a live performance from Kooleidoscope. Ronnie Taylor's here.
Hey,
she's gonna perform. She's gonna perform in a house on a podcast, and I don't think she knows what she's about to get into because it's gonna be batshit crazy with all the fog, lighting.
Are we gonna find out who the grand pot champion is?
Yes, when we come back after Ronnie Taylor performs, we're gonna do the last challenge and then end the show. And that's what's going on. The 7-year anniversary of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast here on Longbox.FM. Brought to you, of course, by Riley's Brewing.
Thanks, Riley.
And thanks, everybody, for tuning in for 7 years or 1 week or whoever's tuning in just tonight alone. We'll be right back. Yeah. We're at the end of the party, but keep it cool, okay? Sure. And James, make sure your mom calls in and tell you you're an asshole.
Why do we have to wait for his mom?
She'll call in. All right, go ahead, kill the music. Let's do it.
Do we have her number so we just save her the time?
Can I just call his mom?
Yeah, we'll just do that on the show. Make part of the game.
That's hilarious.
The game's actually called His
Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM.
here on Longbox.FM, brought to you by Riley's Brewing.
Thanks, Riley's.
Brought to you by the Indians who grew the weed.
Thanks, Indians.
Man, I hate this chair.
And brought to you by Jesus, who decided that weed was the best way to survive and make a holiday.
Gracias, Jesus.
If God made pot and man made beer.
Real
who
quick
can you
question. Why, of all states, how has California not been the first to legalize? Like, we're the first to legalize a failure and taxes to shove businesses out of the state, and sadness, and also bathrooms that we have like 1,400 bathrooms at every single business. You have to decide, do you have a penis, a vagina? Have you owned it? Did you grow with it? Did you change it? Do you feel awkward with this one? Like, how, of all of the states, how the hell have we not decided that pot is good?
You know who has the answer? It's a Dr.
No, he didn't show up again.
Damn
Dr.
it.
Joaquin Ramley did not show up.
Never mind.
And he had the best seat in the house, too.
Kevin.
Clearly, everyone in California is already on drugs. Is that not going?
No, there you go.
Oh, look at that. Hey, we're back. Hey, everybody.
The government shut you down.
They shut me down.
No, just that one guy.
Just that one guy.
All right, so we need to finish up the pod games.
Yeah.
And now, Kevin.
I got a special one.
Kevin, now, you put in effort every week, but by effort, I mean like you come up with something in your pot-mindedness and you say this is a good idea.
Yeah.
By the way, don't listen to last week's show.
Nope.
No. But not only did you come up with an idea for this, you actually made a game board.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I keep outdoing
did your
myself.
fiance do it?
No, this is all me.
Really?
Is he trying to outdo my game wheel?
He's trying to step it up.
This is Stoner Jeopardy.
The more I hate you.
Kenneth, we're going to need you to stand up.
Yeah, Kenneth and Cody are going to hold this. Now,
I don't want to stand up.
That's great.
This is
Your will
twofold.
doesn't matter.
We get Kenneth off
one
of
more.
mic and please everyone else's ears with the volume rapeness that happens with his voice.
off mic long enough?
Oh, good. You're still going.
Yeah, and we have Cody, who never talks on a mic, but I'm sure will say something here soon. They get to hold the thing like Vanna White.
Thug life, Cody.
Not Vanna Vandal, our guest here. Now, for guys, please don't have a whole discussion about the God damn it, I have retards.
I need a beer filler.
No, Kenneth, you need a readjustment in your life. Please work with me here. For our four potheads, Christopher, I'm sorry, you are doing horrible, but this is a chance.
This is all Chris right here.
This is a chance for you to come back.
Come on, dude.
We have Vanna Vandal, we have Richard Valdez, and we have Seth from He Cried Wolf, and his mom calling in at some point. 4920450, by the way. Kevin, you have made a very, very intricate board. It's Jeopardy-like.
You're going to like this. Oh, yeah.
I see the top layer says peeps and shit, places to be.
These are categories.
Coughing. I'm sorry, Kenneth still sucks. He's bending the board.
Yeah.
Coughing sound.
And then the last one is hashtag category number 4.
hashtag
double hashtag. Wow.
Hashtag.
Trying to bend it to your view.
And the levels going down on the
column. on the scale here, just like Jeopardy, you have 100 at the top, down to 500 at the bottom. Well, instead we have bowl, and then we have dub, we have zip, Cooper, and finally the big P.
Okay, so tell me how we run this, because I have no idea what's happening.
Okay, so just
real quick, last week I didn't have any idea what was happening.
Hey, Kenneth stood up. That was a good idea, Kenneth.
Hey, looky there.
All right, go ahead. What we got?
All right. So what's going to happen is name's your buzzer again, and you're going to call out. We'll have to start with somebody, and I think we're going to start with Chris, because he's a good guy
and needs it.
I need it.
You play Jeopardy? Everyone here's played Jeopardy? All right, now I'm going to pass the score sheet over to Jenny because she's sober enough-ish, hopefully, to know how Jeopardy runs. I've already set out everything there. If they answer it correctly, give them a little tally mark next to whatever question they answered, or the score they get. If they answer a question incorrectly, they have to take one away though. And then at the end, whoever has the most sack, obviously, wins the game.
And is Cody going to be our Vanna White?
I believe so.
Or Vanna Mex?
Vanna Mex. Vanna Tan.
Yeah.
Is this kind of like Wheel of Fortune? Like how she just goes and she...
Yeah, she's going to take it off and then she's going to read it.
CeeJay,
off mic.
back
Does she have a
down
mic?
with other shows because we
I
don't
was
want to
just
confuse.
saying, I'm not confused.
Well,
gonna
Vanna
listen
White
right
is
there.
Wheel of Fortune, so you're right there.
All right, so
First question.
Chris, choose your category and your sack size.
Okay, dub.
No. You're doing it wrong. The category would be the ones on the top.
Oh, my bad. Peeps and shit.
Peeps and shit. You want to go dub for peeps and shit.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Give
Oh
it,
my
give
God,
it a
this
old,
is-
give it a yank.
Oh my God, this pains
No,
me
pull
right
it
now.
off. Pull it off. Pull it off. Pull it off. Keep it on there. There you go. Now read what it says into this magic stick.
No, don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
Just read it, Kevin.
Oh, you want me to hit it? Okay. All right. Chris, 3 entrepreneurial friends raise the needed funds. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to answer it in the form of a question, just like Jeopardy. 3 entrepreneurial friends raise the needed funds by selling weed to bail out their fourth wheel buddy at the irritation of a local drug dealer who threatens their livelihood.
What is half pick?
Wait,
Major buzzer.
Okay.
No. At this point, everybody answers.
Oh.
Okay.
Name your buzzer.
What is half big?
Name your buzzer.
Wait.
Vanna.
No, Richard.
Vanna.
No. Richard said it first. This is going to be a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Just the first time.
Wait. Explain the rules on how to answer first.
Okay, so Vanna answered first.
Okay.
I thought it was who he asked the question to.
No. He only chooses the category, just like Jeopardy when the question's asked.
So I just went for that
It's
shit
open.
like a real
Okay,
man.
I'm going to go ahead and step in and say
I
no.
manned my shit out.
No.
I don't know how you guys do it.
There's a lot of talkers. Shut up. KMJ just fired us. Christopher, you get first shot on this.
All right.
What is half big?
Correct. Turn your microphone on. I think.
I
Is
don't
it-
know. Is it hello?
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, it was already on. I'm just stupid.
What was the answer?
Half baked. What is half baked?
Was he right?
He was
Yes.
correct.
Ding.
Someone give that man a dub. Follow it up, my friend.
Okay, can I get places to be? A bowl.
A bowl for places to be.
Places to be.
Bowl. What's going to be really fun is to see how bad Cotty is at this.
Thank you.
Oh, crazy.
Okay.
She's being difficult with that.
Now, are we doing this where once I ask it, anybody can answer?
Yeah.
No.
do
This
you
is
mean no?
bad. Let him fail.
I wanna play.
Say their name again. Just
I
keep
feel
saying
like
their name.
this is
How
going
do
to
you
be...
play Jeopardy, Vic? Isn't
Just
that-
say their name, right? Say your name and then.
Okay.
Yeah, your name's your buzzer.
All right, stop. First hand up. We'll watch.
Okay.
First hand up.
All right.
First hand up.
Good. You just don't want the chaos. Okay.
Yes.
All right. These 2 states were the first to legalize marijuana.
Got it.
That was
Looking at
James.
Colorado and Washington.
That is correct. But
Correct.
not answer in a form of a question.
Oh my God.
Oh, Richard.
Don't do this.
Hey,
This makes
hey,
it worse.
hey. I'm a stingent man. Richard.
Oh, what is Colorado and Washington?
Correct.
Also, James, I'll say make sure to
I'm
say it
sorry,
on a
Sam.
microphone. Okay. Point for
Get in
Richard.
there, get
Next
in
question.
there.
Richard, you choose.
I'm sorry, Seth. I really.
There we go.
I'm gonna go for peeps and shit.
Peeps and shit.
Peeps and shit.
What are you playing for?
Peeps and shit.
Oh, go for the big P?
Yeah, peeps.
Damn,
and shit.
all right.
Peeps and shit.
Pull the big P.
Category.
Yank the P.
I feel like this
I'll just
crew
do it.
is not this crew is not adept to run this.
You want to yank the P?
This
Yank the
man. Remember, you're risking a P too.
We just got fired from internet radio, by the way.
Make him yank.
All right, here we go. This man is, shut up, Kenneth. This man is known as the Emperor of Hemp, is a popular activist and author with a strain named after him. Vanna.
Who is Jack Harrer?
Bam! She got it.
Wow.
Nicely.
Wow. Give her 5 for that.
Where'd you go to? Wheat College?
Wait, she gets
All right.
I did actually.
Well, I think that
You're up, Vanna.
All right. I would like to take a coughing sound
Nice.
for a zip, please.
For a zip. For a
You
zip.
got to do the coughing sound to
Oh, certainly.
coughing sound.
Thank you, madam.
By the way, in my sadness of this whole event, I am actually paying attention to our YouTube chat thing. So if you want to answer or whatever, I'll talk to you because I realize that I'm in an awkward like family gathering right now.
It's like they
For a zip, you have to cough to get this. Vanna.
What is the category?
No.
Technically, I'm
Richard.
right.
What
yo.
is the bong?
What is high?
Oh, no.
Can I answer? You have to
Chris.
cough to get off?
Yes, Chris takes it.
What was it?
You have to cough to get off.
I'm a girl. I don't think I was raised.
No, because girls don't.
That was a sexist question.
If you're not coughing.
A little bit of my radio soul's dying.
Chris,
through this.
choose your category and your sack.
Can I get coughing sound, a bowl?
A bowl.
Bowl of coughing sound.
Bowl.
I forgot to cough.
Kylie ruins things, by the way.
I'm glad Cardi is the soberest she's ever been.
That's 7 years right there.
I'm gonna get a call at 2 a.m. All right.
I love that I ignored it.
Well, I stand by my answer.
No one really knows why, but this time of day is widely accepted as the ideal time for getting toasted.
Vanna. What is 420?
Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes 710.
That's a good one too.
It's 420 somewhere.
What is 9/11?
Holy shit, 9/11. I need to get high.
7-Eleven.
What is my birthday?
Vanna, take it away.
Alrighty, I would like to take hashtag category. Hashtag number 4 for a dub, please.
What?
Wow.
Hashtag number 4.
Hashtag number 4.
Hashtag
Double
hashtag.
hashtag. That's insane.
It's on fleek.
Way to make this boring.
We got. Oh, yeah. The name of the long glass piece that connects the bong to the bowl.
Vanna.
Yeah,
Hello,
Vanna.
Vanna.
Vanna?
What is the downstem?
Yeah, Jesus. Creating an airtight seal, also, it always fucking breaks.
You're using the wrong one, man.
I think I just realized that we have some people that may participate in the illegal activities, federally illegal activities of marijuana in this room.
Something's giving it away.
Or they've been on a lot of Wikipedia.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
And studying YouTube.
Yeah.
Vanna.
I would like to take hashtag category. Hashtag number 4 for a zip, please.
She say Hey, by the way, can I fire my girlfriend and hire you to be a
Oh, shit.
Let's make this real. Say something, Vanna. Anything.
Something.
I think we got it.
Man, it works.
We got
It works. Oh.
And the music's still playing.
This is the name of the chemical in marijuana that makes everything.
Oh, God.
I said my name.
No, that was Chris.
Yeah.
Chris.
I need the long name.
Oh, Vanna. I was
We'll give him another shot.
No.
All right, Vanna.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Oh, Jesus.
I thought it was the high causer.
Okay, I gotta say that
I don't
James.
need no THC. I just need some THC.
It was the high causer.
Okay, James has been running this shit all night long,
You're going down.
but he just went scientific against an Asian group.
Yeah, this is
And done.
where she shines right
I
here.
think I know where this goes.
I actually was on Real Jeopardy. I made it to where before I was going to be on TV, and I lost because I bid too much on the final round, and I will always know what the word sedition means now.
Go big or go home.
Yeah,
You
so
went home.
I'm in it to win it.
And that is so exciting that we need another question.
Hit it, Vanna. Take us.
All right, I will take hashtag category. Hashtag number 4 for a Q-per, please.
I'm so
And she
proud of
sounds so
myself.
professional.
I know.
Wow.
Thanks, baby. Of the two types of marijuana plants, this type.
Oh, wait,
what?
no.
What?
Dang it.
No, Van. Nope.
Hold on a
Well,
second.
I'll let you finish.
No.
I'll let you finish.
Jeopardy rules, actually, you got to answer.
Okay. Sativa.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Really?
You should have picked a 50 shot. Come on.
She's seen
James.
the board.
Well, it was a 1 out of 50 chance. It was either indica or sativa.
What is
so.
sativa?
Hold on.
Sativa is actually a
But what is sativa?
short.
Oh, she
It's
answered
a
wrong.
long and it's basically the opposite of an indica.
She went to
plant, which is
Oaksterdam
short
College.
And, short and bushy. And a sativa, actually, it's less psychoactive on your body. It's more of a mind.
Okay, pot works on the show, but science doesn't. Well,
But
from
it's
the
right?
Shut up! From the crowd,
She
Philip.
failed to answer in the form of a question.
She did.
Oh,
Richard.
It's for the steal. Oh, man.
So
Keeping things honest. Thank you, Philip.
Story of my life.
So Richard gets the points.
Wow.
I want to recount.
P.
Don't fuck up in the
category,
future.
Hashtag category for.
For the P.
Or that one.
I wanted a category.
What did he say?
For the P.
He wants the P.
The P. I want the P.
He wants the P.
He wants the P.
All right, here we go. Here we go. For the P.
Yes, drink more.
This is the product found on the filter of a tube stuffed with
Vanna.
marijuana shake. Vanna?
Vanna.
What is resin? Or
Nope. Nope. No. Richard had the next hand.
Oh.
No.
This is Keith.
No, no.
James.
I'll
Shit
fin-
is not the answer.
I'll finish the question here. The tube stuffed with marijuana shake that has had flammable gas passed through it.
Oh.
Richard.
Chris.
Richard.
What
Richard.
is-
Richard.
what is
Well,
hash?
Richard already answered though.
Oh, yeah, Chris.
Oh shit.
Well, can I answer since I feel
What
like
is shit?
Can I answer since I feel like I know?
Go ahead.
What is hash oil?
Yes.
Damn.
You know, real quick interjection. I realized that having 420 friendly people on a show is not going to be one of those shows that goes fast.
No. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
Unless you're high, then it's like amazing. It's a thrill
To
ride.
interview a stoner, you think that goes well too?
All right, where are we at here? Richard, you had asked the last one, right? And no one got that one?
I got
Sure.
that one.
Take it away,
Let's do
Richard.
2 more.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, let's
Look at this
finish
board
it.
up here.
It's you guys typed it up and everything.
It's
Damn
10
right
o'clock.
I did.
Okay, then
You stuck by that.
coughing sounds. I couldn't say category coughing sounds. I was trying to say category coughing sounds.
Do you know where your children are?
No.
My cats are at home.
I'm one
Question,
more down.
answer. How is this that
I
retarded?
had it mixed.
It's a board with paper.
There it is. This is the name given to the act of inhaling vaporized concentrated THC that will promptly shred your brain and destroy your ability
Vanna.
to properly breathe for 15 minutes.
My day job.
Vanna.
I think Richard had his hand up first.
Dabbing.
Correct,
What is dabbing? What is
Sue.
dabbing?
Oh man.
Oh, okay, all right.
You stole that from me with the what is? That's not fair, yo.
I caught myself. Did I catch myself?
Hold on.
Does it
Is
count if I
this-
correct myself mid-conversation?
Is this a bunch of botheads fighting over rules?
I actually have a history with him.
Yeah,
We used to wrestle.
She beat me on points.
Yeah.
She beat me on points.
All right, Kevin, can we do... Okay, now 2 more, and you have to
Can
answer
we
in a...
eliminate
Well,
the 2 that haven't made it, and let's give it to the last 2?
Okay.
I do have a Final Jeopardy, too. Let's do 2 more with the last 2 and a Final
All right,
Jeopardy.
so Chris gone. Seth, what happened to you? Your mom is going to be calling later. So we have Richard and Vanna
Hold on.
for Final
I'll give
Jeopardy.
5 points if Chris's or if Seth's mom, Chris' mom, whatever your name is, mom's.
James.
It doesn't matter. If Jimmy Corgan's mom calls
Jimmy
in,
Corgan.
I'll give 5 points.
Hey, we're working with Dub,
Stop
son.
texting. Stop texting.
That's not
You
fair
are not a man. If you are texting mom, please call the show that I'm on.
Richard, pick your
Doesn't
poison.
count because my mom's
She's
here.
gonna make an
All
effort.
right.
I just at the bar.
P places to be.
P for places,
Places
to
to
be.
pee.
I'm semi-capable.
Places to pee.
All right, here we go. Between Richard and Vanna. The counties of Humboldt, Mendocino...
Vanna.
Yes?
What is the Emerald Triangle?
No. I got to finish the question.
But okay, really, I actually kind of
hang
want to
on.
know this answer.
Well, I
though.
know. Did you got?
Wait, what do you know about that we don't? Right?
Richard, here we go. The counties of Humboldt, Mendocino, and this third county make up the Emerald Triangle. Sorry, Vanna.
And so that this is
You don't have to answer it. You don't have to risk the P on this one, but
I don't have to answer it. What does that mean?
well, because she called out to answer. She was wrong. You technically haven't called out or buzzed, but you're the only one left to answer. So if you don't know it, you don't have to risk
sound like
anything.
I don't have to risk it. I'm
This
not
whole
risking
segment
it.
sounds like you're trying to explain to a child why not to put a fork into a socket. I'm
not
over
gonna
again.
risk it.
I have ADHD.
But just so you know, I'm not risking it. Yes.
No win.
Trinity. Trinity County is the third one.
I knew
That one was going to be hard because I was going to say San Fernando Valley.
All right, one more and then Final Jeopardy. Go ahead, Richard.
I'll go for Peeps and Shit Bull.
Michelle is so excited to do this.
We're all excited.
Peeps and Shit. For a bowl. This Olympic gold medal champion was caught via photograph.
Michael Phelps. Who is
Correct.
Michael Phelps?
Correct.
He's so
Correct.
cute. If he's watching, call. I'm just kidding.
Jenny, what's our sack sizes for the players?
For sack sizes, well, we have Vanna with 6, and Richard ended up with 5.
Five.
Whoa!
All right, so
actually, by count in the first set of games, Richard and Vanna each had 2 wins, but James, Seth, he cried sadness. He cried, "Mommy, call in." Had 6 points in the original set of games. So now we have a hard decision to make.
So we have 6 and 6 between Vanna and James.
You know, at one point, James's mom had to call in and berate him.
now who's trying to explain
So
shit?
no, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate him from contention because he had his mommy call in and berate. I think verbatim, your mom said, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you know
Pay
this?"
attention.
You had no chance to win. So it's between.
Dowdy. In his defense, you have your mom listen every single time.
Aw, bitch. All right, Final Jeopardy.
Doug left.
Are you all ready?
Wait, so am I in it or not?
So one day my mom's going to be able to talk about how we made the baby.
Vanna, how many points are you willing to risk?
I'm willing to risk.
So quiet.
5.
That's a good number, Richard.
5.
1.
1 and 5. All right. Final Jeopardy question is, how high are you right now?
Not enough.
Richard?
I could be higher.
I'm going to accept both of those. We also would have accepted hella. Or what? Thank you, gentlemen and ladies.
Who's our winner? Who's our pot game?
She risked 5 out of it. She's got 11 points. He risked 1. He's got 6.
I didn't bet high enough.
He should have went all the way. Vanna is our winner.
Woo! All right. Let's talk to someone important. Ronnie Taylor.
Hello.
Kooleidoscope. Live performance tonight. How are you doing?
Awesome. Pretty good. Yeah.
Give us a little bit of backstory on Kooleidoscope real quick.
That's like my stage name for my like rapping, producing shit. Yeah.
And now we can finally announce that you're actually going to be officially producing the beats for Dirty Dowdy Podcast and all of our intro and outros, right?
Yeah.
Tight. Yeah.
I remember talking about that, and I was
Legally
a little
binding.
bit drunk, but I remember.
She said yes, it's fine.
Also
Yes.
legally binding. Any events coming up that we can talk about?
I think the closest show I have coming up is going to be at Fulton 55 on the 28th, which is a Thursday, I believe. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. Cat Cave Productions is putting it on. They're pretty chill. Yeah, I don't really have too much booked after that.
All right. Anything else you want to say? Any questions you want to ask our crew?
I
mean, you're part of the prestigious 7-year anniversary of this, the biggest podcast in the Valley. It's so big that we've spilled over to KMJ and New Rock and KC24 and 40s. I mean, we are the zombie hepatitis.
Where you check off and pee does not count.
I do have a question.
You're good.
You realize you know I'm your man. You're making you look bad.
She has a question.
I have a question. When are you going to get Kopi Soteropoulos on?
I have tried. I've talked to him a couple times. Unfortunately, Kopi is a morning guy.
Yeah.
And you're here right now.
Yeah.
He when I first talked to him, he said, well, you know, I have to wake up at 2:30 in the morning. Your show starts at 7. I was like, yeah. But we've had these people on. This is what we do. He goes, yeah, give me your card. We can talk. And then I said a little bit more. He goes, maybe I can do like 30 minutes.
Huh.
And that will
pimp,
be,
though.
by the way, when Kopi comes on, it's going to be a test. How long can we keep him? And we'll have to record the next morning when he's like, so their son. I don't give a shit. I am hungover. That Vanna chick got me so high last night.
Goddamn.
My mom will be watching like, what?
Anything else?
Yeah, if anyone listening or tuning in dug my little performance, you can find my stuff on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that good stuff. And thank you very much again for having me. I know we kind of just ran into each other pretty randomly, but like I always see you tweeting shit about my music, and I really appreciate that. So thank you.
Real quick secret: it's an automated system. I don't even take the time. So, but
still,
but I love you. I love you. I got
Big
it. Anything else from the crowd? Philip, Michelle, Kenneth, anyone? Well, actually, not Kenneth.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to say anything?
All right.
He leaned.
By all means, go ahead.
Leaned.
We said not you. No. I'll
Yeah.
leave it to you.
Do I get to quit now? Can I say this is my final show?
No.
I try.
Congratulations on 7 years. I'm amazed that you lived this long.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I lost the pool.
Do we have tardies? We don't have tardies, right?
He does.
We've got a lot.
Slam them. Slam them out right now.
Kenneth, now you're notoriously drunk, usually at the start of the segment, the first segment at the show, or actually like about 6 o'clock and our show starts at 7. Can
Yeah,
you do
it's
this
fucking
really?
10:30.
Can you do this really, really fast?
I could.
Hit the music.
I can't hear the music.
Go.
There it is.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the tardies, of course, and we've got to do it extremely rush mode. So we're going to get right to it. We have 4 hashtags of the night. We have DDP Live, Make Fresno Better, Thank You, Riley's, and of course, McGangbang. I think we all know the answer to that winner. McGangbang, of
All
course.
right.
Moving on, we have Best Game of the Year. We had, of course, Rockin' Walkin' and Axl Rose. Can we come to a consensus? Yes, it's Rockin' Walkin'. Of course. We have Douchebag of the Show. I'll give it to Kevin. Which Kevin? I don't fucking know. We'll just give it to Kevin.
It was me.
We have Best Boobs of the Year. Which boobs? Jenny, you won the most out of the year. Jenny wins Best Boobs of the Year. Thank you, Jenny.
Surprising.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
Stop looking at mom's boobs.
You can shut your mouth. Anyway, we have Quote of the Night. We have actually a couple of quotes. What the hell have you been... What the hell have you spent on this show? Because I know you haven't earned a damn dime from it. We have Phil Teresi. We also have You Gave Me Dozens and Dozens. I Give You Hep C. I believe that goes to Dowdy. I'm sorry, I believe Dowdy wins that one. But we also have Moment of the Night, and the Kenny Meltdown goes to Phil Teresi. And I'm going to give Show MVP tonight. And I believe that goes...
It's a big one.
To Kevin.
Oh, shit.
Kevin for his shitty attempt at Jeopardy with a bunch of high people.
That was brilliant. Very proud of that one.
Thank you, Kevin, and that is the Tardies. Thank you, I'm Ken. Good night.
Okay, hold on. What happened tonight that was so different that was the most beautiful thing he's ever done?
Yeah, that was weird.
I think it's because it's the 7th anniversary.
It was weird.
No. He drags things out. He's horrible at everything he does. He's super loud. But that was quick, concise, and I appreciate it. And 7 years, keep that up. Starting next week. Starting next week we have.
I've only been on for 3.5, but thank you.
See, now you're ruining it already. Next
normal.
week we have Cockamamie Jamie. He's coming in. Woo! If you don't know who he is, hip hop, rap. Insanity. He's intense. I mean, he bleeds at every performance that he does, and legitimately bleeds. It's not a bag. It's nothing. He cuts himself. It's fantastic.
He's emo.
I'm hoping he bleeds here next week, and maybe challenge accepted. I might bleed too. We could be bleed brothers.
Yeah, you will.
Blood brothers.
Yeah, we'll push that off. But he's going to be debuting his new album, the Orca album, and also following Monday night, we're going to play the album in its entirety on Longbox.FM, starting at 7 p.m. So you'll get to hear it before even the pre-buyers get the actual album in the mail, because we're that important. Remember that Philip Teresi back there at KMJ while you're trying to figure a way to find younger audiences? This is right here. Bring all of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on, except for all of the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Yes. I'll cry myself to sleep knowing we didn't get the scoop on the cutter.
Saturday night, Molestar and I will be a part of that movie podcast.
Yeah.
And shit, man, this has been a lot of fun. Not only 7 years. 7 years, there's been some ups and downs, but since we restarted 9 months ago, I'm so happy for everyone who's been listening, who's been a part of it, every one of my cast members, every one of my guests, and just seeing the turnout tonight for something that's in an office, in a house, in jihadness.
No. Past that.
I love it. Thank you, everyone, and let's give you another year. We'll do something big for the 8-year anniversary. It'll be out of the house. You can be there live. And for me, and for my crew, and all my guests, and everyone else, I'm saying word.
Word.
Word, man.
You've been listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.
Speed picture.
Oh, now gotta go home. All right, let me get as many people.
Right?
Alex.
Kind of retarded. A little bit
I just got this text right now.
Longest
Someone's
show
on a delay.
Ever. 10 o'clock. Fucking 10:30. Is that kind of an
Oh my god! I didn't know this was possible. It's so good. This is so not.
It's tired. It's so worn out. It's worn out from its usage. It's done.
Alright.
The black mic is done.
Who took my Luke Skywalker puzzle? I wanted
It doesn't stay up.
That's my son.
I scrapbooked.
No, I want to marry you. No.
He's got an Xbox.
Go ahead and hop over.
But get in the picture.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me. What? Here, hop on my shoulder.
Oh, we're doing this? Okay.
Yeah.
Cardi's phone is so much bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Among other things.
It is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, like say something.
Something.
Thought it.
Yeah.
Thought it. Vanna, get your shit together. Come on.
I know.
Choco Tuesday.
Vanna, get your shit together. Vanna, get your shit together. Everyone say, Vanna, get your shit together.
Vanna, get your shit together. Why was that recorded?
Let's make it different. Everybody say, Vanna, get your shit together.
Vanna, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of so boring.
Vanna, get my shit together.
Vanna, get your shit together. Vanna, get your shit together.
I'm trying.
All right, we're good.